What's that?
Thank you very much. It's like being on Edwardian Britain's Got Talent or something. It's a little bit scary. But I've just come back from a holiday that I've been on in Spain. Actually, I don't know who this DJ is, but I'm sure it's the guy who lives downstairs from me. I reckon it's him. I just got back from a holiday in Spain, and I don't know about yourselves, but I didn't want to really go there and sort of embarrass myself and not be able to speak the language and, you know, kind of like one of these Brits abroad. So I thought I'd learn the language, and one of my mates was telling me, if you're going to learn a language, you've got to go to where they speak it. So I saw in the Manchester Evening News an advert, it said, learn Spanish near Granada. To cut a long story short, I ended up on a course just near the studios there. It was fairly cheap. But when I started off, they'd said to me, they just wanted to do a quick multiple choice oral exam just to find out what sort of level you were at. So I thought that sounded fine. He said, we'll just run through one practice question. I said, A? He says, that's fine. And he said the first question was, what's the Spanish for yes? Is it A, oui? Is it B, si? Or is it C, B? I fucked it up, I said C. He said, not to worry, we'll just move on to the next one. He said, what's the Spanish for what? Is it A, B? Is it B, C? Is it C, D? It was quite a long question. And I said K, which turned out to be L. But I got half a point because that's Spanish for the. The final question was, what's the Spanish for and? Is it A, B? Is it B, C? Is it, again, it was quite a long question. I said E, which was F. It was, oddly enough, the grade that I got. But if I could take a moment out to just talk about a couple of the charities that I do some work for that hopefully we'll be able to get some involvement with today. I'm not sure if you can see the green wristband that I'm wearing here. Actually, first of all, I'll talk to you about the National Association for the Colourblind that I do quite a lot of work for. It's a hereditary illness. My father had a mild form of it. He used to get turquoise and aquamarine just slightly confused at times. But I've got a more serious form of it, and I like to raise the awareness amongst everybody. And we're after some funding from European funds and everything. And just before I came on, I did hear some news. We'd applied for a £5,000 grant. I just got a text message saying we'd been given the green light. A little bit disappointing. Well, I thought we'd crack on. But it's not a green and brown issue. There's many turquoise areas. And it's a very complicated subject. It doesn't matter how many books you might have purple. Thank you very much. Actually, just before I came away, I got myself a new dog. I got a dog at Christmas, and I should have looked into it a bit more. And I saw some pictures in a book, and I showed my girlfriend, and I said to her, "Do you like Cocker Spaniels?" She said, "Am I allowed to say both?" So we ended up getting this dog, but they're notoriously difficult to train. So just taking it for a walk one day, just fucked off, and pretty much the last we saw of it. So I was talking to one of my mates, and he said, "Look, if you're going to get a dog, get yourself a sheepdog. Really easy to train, really obedient. And if you're going to get a sheepdog, get yourself a female sheepdog. Got their minds on less things." There's obviously just a slight delay in this. Well, thanks very much. He said, get yourself a female sheepdog. They've got their mind on less things. So, as a worker for charity, I phoned up Manchester Dogs Home. And I said, have you got a sheepdog, bitch? She said, we haven't, motherfucker. And I'm not too keen on your tone, but then she went on to explain that a sheepdog's not actually a breed of dog, it's a group of dogs. She said, you have to be a little bit more specific. I said, do you ever get border collies? She said, I sometimes do, but I let myself in with the terriers, they're always up for a laugh. If I could ask you just on the way out, if you could purchase one of these green wristbands. It's raising some money for the indigenous populations of Brazil that live on the banks of the Amazon. Their homelands are being wiped out by the overproduction of rubber there. It's a charity I'm seriously involved in. We've sold 30,000 of these in the last 2 weeks, and to be honest, the problem seems to be getting worse. I was reading in the newspaper, there was some scientists have done a thing. I don't know if anybody in the audience is kind of slightly overweight or anything, and you get blamed for it and stuff, but apparently they've tracked it down, this DNA thing. Apparently obese people have all got a pair of fat genes. They're the ones with the elasticated tops for nipping down to McDonald's. So my name is Nick Fraiser, but I'm going to leave you there, and thank you very much, Tom.